called McDonald's and it says McDavid's now. That's so weird. Ah!
All their signs and everything say McDavid's.
If this is real, I'll just go ahead and hospitalize myself now.
Alright guys, I've got about a 6-foot hole dug here and we've hit rock, but listen to this. It's loud. I mean, it's really loud.
Somebody scribbling on cardboard or what? Definitely saw something coming out of that one doll.
The Nation Village was getting ready for a gathering when they captured something of a nightmare. User Raxi uploaded a haunting video from a village hall office CCTV cameras, receiving a notification that a person had been detected. Knowing no one should be inside at those hours, since they're the ones who prepare the ceremony, they look over the footage and see this.
Apakah ada yang aneh?
From a distance, the pale ghostly silhouette of a boy is seen with glowing eyes, staring directly at the camera. They record the haunting image onto the social media page immediately after the discovery, with more questions than answers. Just what exactly was this strange apparition that watched them through the camera?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Katy Perry will soon be headed out of this world, literally on an historic space voyage. She will be part of Blue Origin's first ever all-female space crew, along with CBS anchor 𝐬𝐫𝐫. Lauren Sanchez, who is the fiancée of Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos, will also be among them. The rocket is autonomous. There are no pilots on board. The women will blast off, spend about 10 minutes in orbit. There is no date set yet for their launch.
Is this going to be the next OceanGate? Let me know in the comments.
Remember when a few years ago that YouTuber supposedly went missing after creating a portal to Sedona inside of his bedroom?
Missing YouTuber and his viral video. It's all part of a mystery centered around Sedona, Arizona.
Of course, the popular tourist destination that we all love and know, and it's known for its scenic beauty and shopping. But don't forget its mysterious side. Crystals and energy vortexes are a big reason why some people visit Sedona.
He shows himself on video using his computer with a variation of frequencies. He also has this light box on his bed.
It can be used for science experiments. I would say so.
I'm speeding this part up so you can see it. It's much slower in the real video. But you can see the little box working, and it's creating the portal that's supposedly showing Sedona on the other side. His name was Funky Fathead on YouTube. He was notorious for opening up these portals using sound frequencies. Not long after opening up the portal to Sedona, his account went inactive. A lot of people told him that traveling through these portals could be very dangerous for him.
I did not leave with this on my back. I was gone approximately 15 to 17 minutes. I usually don't like to be gone longer than 25 minutes per trip. This is a new one. This is a new thing.
Everybody talks about the high energy and vortexes in Sedona. It's kind of like part of the tourism there.
Michelle Trachtenberg was connected to the Illuminati before her death. Michelle Trachtenberg's death shocked Hollywood, but what came next was even worse. When investigators entered her home, they found something terrifying. Walls covered in strange symbols, giant posters of Illuminati figures, and names of celebrities scribbled everywhere. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Avicii, all gone too soon. But that wasn't all. A hidden room was discovered, filled with old documents, bizarre notes, and pictures of Michelle with people no one could recognize. Some believe they were high-ranking members of a secret society. Neighbors reported seeing strange cars outside her house in the weeks before she died. Friends say she was paranoid, claiming she was being watched and that they wouldn't let her leave Hollywood alive. In her last days, she barely spoke to anyone. Some say she was trying to warn people, leaving behind cryptic messages in notebooks, writing about a force controlling everything. She had told a close friend she wanted to disappear, that she had seen too much. Days later, she was gone. Official reports claim nothing unusual, but those who know the pattern see the truth.
Her ex-boyfriend was Seth Green and her parents didn't ask for an autopsy. That's all I needed to know.
Not seeing any musicians. No sweat, Lewis. We're just getting started. Oh.
Why do they sound like that?
This might send me into full psychosis.
Post by Kris Jenner in October may have revealed that Kim Kardashian was the mystery buyer of a $5 million Basquiat painting. Just look at Kim's home here. This is the full picture of it. It was bought in 2017 at Christie's, and if you look at who owns Christie's, you'll find it's the same people behind Balenciaga. You're gonna start to see how everything is connected. Christie's sells some very interesting artwork, including stuff by Jake and Dino's Chapman, and here's one of their pieces of artwork, probably one of the only ones that I can even show on here. Kim K was actually also in a bidding war with Tom Brady over a George Condo piece for $2 million. If his name sounds familiar, he's the one who created those private invitations for the A-list only all-white party last year. Now Brady's also a big Basquiat fan, just look at the background of his home here. I also once noticed an interesting Basquiat painting in Ellen's home. You might remember this video, but she posted this during COVID, and isn't it strange that her shirt matches the painting that I showed you earlier? But as the camera pans over, you can see in the background of her home the Basquiat painting, and this one in particular says Evil Thoughts, but you'll start to learn she has quite a few of these. This one in particular has interesting letters on it, similar to what you would see in the work of Marina Abramovich. And then Ellen once posted this picture of her cutting her own mother's hair on Instagram, and if you look above this picture, you can see another Basquiat painting, and this one just seems off.
All of those paintings definitely have deeper meanings.
Yesterday now, Pope Francis has spent all night screaming at demons who are trying to drag him to hell. The Vatican has confirmed. 88-year-old Francis remains in hospital battling kidney failure, brought on by double pneumonia. But this battle pales in comparison, posed by the beclawed, soul-eating demons from hell. A spokes-cardinal confirmed that the pontiff had to be sedated last night after screaming, "Get these evil bastards off of me," as a portal to hell opened up at the end of his hospital bed, sparking fears the end is near for the leader of the Catholic Church.
Gotta pay the piper.
Detail on what I've been through. So basically, I was working at UMG, like I said, for 9 months, right? I was invited to a Christmas party. Now, if you know UMG, if you know where the building is, around the corner, there's a bar. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there was a woman in there that I liked. She was like, "Yeah, I'm going. You going?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." You know, there was some higher ups in there. You know, we having drinks. Something told me not to drink, because this is what they do. They get you drunk, get all the information they could get out of you, and get you to sign these bogus ass contracts. That was one thing that kind of threw me off. So he's like, "Yeah, you come to the party and I'll introduce you to her. Liz, Joni, and Michelle." I'm drinking like an idiot, which I should have never did. Liz calls me over, says, "Hey, tell me about yourself." Mind you, I'm drinking beers, I'm drinking vodka, I'm drinking wine, but it seemed like my drink was stronger than everybody else's, because I was f***ed up. So she's like, "Tell me about yourself." And I'm like, "What do you want to know?" She's like, what do you do? So mind you, then the lady, Michelle, right? And I never really liked her anyway, because she had a chain. She had a chain on that she wore every day faithfully. Now, when I tell y'all what kind of chain it was, she had the horns of Canutus chain. You know what this is? Canuto chain, the horns? She had that in 24 karat gold, and she wore it every day. And it was around her neck faithfully, so clearly I knew what she believed in. She's like, what do you do? I'm like, I just work. She's like, have you ever thought of doing music? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I used to back in the day. And she's like, you believe in ghosts? And I'm like, where did that come from? And she's like, just answer the question. Do you believe in ghosts? And I said, nah, I never seen a ghost before. So she's like, do you know about the room? And Chuck walked in there, and they have mirrors. They have events and stuff down there, like rappers come in there. Yeah, they had mirrors and candles and all kind of demonic looking shit. Walked the fuck up out of there. And I said, yo, man, I'm not with that Santeria shit, man.
In case you didn't already know, the lady he's talking about that took him to the room full of mirrors is Michelle Lamy.
Baby go, baby go, baby go.
I think the ghosts are more scared of him.
Nah.